right, so I'm working on a set of PD carbs, and this model has an accelerator pump, and I have found that there is a check valve or a little passage from the pump cover through the bowl and into the carb body. It's completely clogged. Can't push fuel through it, can't push air through it. I did vapor blast it, and I'm wondering, well, did I get media packed in there or what? But in any case, I am going to attempt to take apart the check valve, see what's up with it, and reassemble, so hopefully we can get the accelerator pump, working again. Okay, I got a bit of a situation here on this float bowl, which this is part of the accelerator pump. And what happens is, fuel fills up in this accelerator pump bowl, if you will, the cover, and then it gets pumped up this way, right? So here's the channel. Fuel is supposed to go up, and then once it gets to this part here, it transfers to here to the carb body and gets sent off to the carbs and through the accelerator pump nozzle. So once fuel gets pumped up to here, you don't want it going back down. So in here, this system, or in here, is a check valve. So there should be a ball here, a spring, and then this brass piece is just a plug to capture everything. So when fuel comes up, the ball lifts, and then fuel gets squirted around this plug. So this guy here is completely plugged up. I can't blow air through here, and obviously you can't blow it down through here, but air or fuel is supposed to go up here and not down this way. So let me show you how it works. Here, same situation, there's a check valve here. Let's see which hole it is. It's this one here. So if I blow here, I can feel air coming out of through here and out of here. But if I do the same to this bowl, nothing. Okay. So I think this is something that I did because I vapor blasted all these parts, and I may have jam-packed it with media and it's all junk in there, right? Or it's gummed up or whatever. But anyway, I vapor blasted it. I don't know if I checked it before or not. I can't remember. But I had this thing in the ultrasonic cleaner for hours, really hot temperature, and then taking it in and out every half an hour, blowing it and trying to, get it unstuck. I even jammed some wire in here, trying to poke around in here to maybe loosen up whatever the hell's in here. But that's not going to work. So luckily, this is a straight shot. So I think what I can do is use a drill bit or a pin or whatever and hammer this plug out, remove everything, clean it, and we'll see what it looks like inside. So I got a couple pieces of wood here. Let me get it situated. Give it a little tap. All right, well, the pop rivet's bending. That didn't work good. I don't know where the ball went though. Oh man. Okay, so here's what came out of here, and you know what? I lost the ball. I heard it, and I don't know where the hell it went. And the problem is it's probably stainless, so I probably can't even track it down with a magnet, and that was just an idiotic move. I should have had a rag under it. Idiot. But it's not a big deal. I can buy one from McMaster. I have to order some screws so I can just get a stainless ball. But what's in here and it definitely wasn't the vapor blast. I mean, there is some heavy corrosion going on here, just crusty stuff. So if I just go like this, I mean, yeah, it's not media, it's just freaking corrosion. So I will scrub that out, get a ball on order, and then, you know, there's a spring and a plug. And I know that there is a company that sells a kit, you know, all these parts. It's for a Keehan FCR carburetor, but I imagine that, you know, it's probably the same. I can try to order that. We'll see if that, it's like freaking $20. But anyway, I'll get back after. I'm gonna vapor blast this passage, and then I'll get back and see what I'm gonna do about this. Okay, so I vapor blasted the float bowl again, and you can see this is where that hole, all these parts go. There's just a counter bore here, so there's a deep hole here, not too deep, but it's basically, you can see where that smaller hole starts. That's where the ball sits. And I looked all over, I can't find it, so I guess I'll just order a new one from McMaster. Okay, so what I ordered is an 1/8 inch stainless steel 304 ball bearing from McMaster car. So it came in a 100 pack. There's the part number 9291K43. About $7. Now, the reason I went with that diameter, this shoulder here, shit, man, I almost lost that spring. These parts are so tiny. This shoulder here, the diameter of this little guy is about 1/8 of an inch, or 3 millimeters. So the ball should be the same diameter. It'll go on both sides of the spring. And let's see if I can get this. So it goes like that, right? And there needs to be clearance between the ball and the bore of this so fuel can flow through it, right? So anyway, clean these parts up. Oh man, ball's rolling away. I already lost the one. Got a 100 pack. There it is on the floor here. All right, got it. All right, I'm gonna drop this guy in here. All right, next comes the spring. All right, and now the plug. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try to put a little grease on here and put the spring on here so it sits on the shoulder nice. Man, this thing is so damn tiny. Okay, so I got it on here like that. Now I'm going to try to go 90 degrees from where it was, because it's a square going into a round hole, and I can see the press of what it was, and I think I'm just going to go 90 degrees to that, so that way I get a good fit. All right, I got a punch here, and this is not exactly square, but it should be all right right there. So I just got to give it a little whack. Okay, it's almost in. A little more, just get it flush. Okay, that feels good, and now we can get the. That's good enough for with the O-ring there. Now let's squirt a little air in there and see if we fixed it. There we go. Yes. Okay, and then no air should go this way. This isn't a great seal, but anyway, let's see if we can. Yeah, no air. All right, now let me do it with carb clean so you can actually see it. And I think we're in business. Got my little straw in here. Perfect. So it flows. as you can see. All right. We will have spray coming out of there. That's perfect. Okay, so that's going to do it for this video. I am working on a PD carb rebuild for the CB550, CB750, and that'll be available soon once I get this thing all back together. And this video is going to be a premium video, and it's going to have all sorts of tips and tricks, such as doing something like this. So stay tuned for that.